do you make, Judy, of the fact that
Yes.
there seems to be no no entertainers who are willing to provide entertainment for the inauguration and its celebrations? I mean, to be fair, I think Ted Nugent's going, the Nuge, and Kid Rock, and who was that? What was the name of who was the opera singer? Come on, Matt. Do you really know?
Uh,
I thought you were going to pull that.
I haven't pulled it
he
yet.
didn't
Wait, say,
do it.
Matt will do it.
Bocelli, Andrea
No,
Andrea
Bocelli.
Torcelli.
We're just making fun
He's
of.
not doing it. He's
Oh,
not
not.
doing it.
Oh,
He's not
okay.
doing it.
Um,
No.
so, do you
Here's
think this
what I
is reverse McCarthyism?
actually, Sam, you might say that it's reverse McCarthyism, Sam. But what it actually is that Donald really wants to reach the people, and he has not reached out to. I mean, there's a lot of news going around that people are not wanting to perform at the inauguration. Actually, he doesn't want people performing at the inauguration. Donald actually wants the inauguration to be for the people, and he's going to have an open mic at the inauguration where people, sort of like, American Idol, can come up and sing and do stand up and do whatever, or actually just sing. And it's sort of like for the people. So he's doing an open mic. Ted Nugent and Kid Rock are going to be hosting it.
It's
So who the fuck? What performer? Seriously,
yeah.
what performer who is performers? Well, except for Ted Nugent and Kid Rock, these people deal with gay people, people who are HIV positive, people of color. You can't condone it's first, and everyone's like, oh well, we're going to go out of respect of the transition of power. He has no respect for the office of the presidency. He has zero respect for that office. So what we're supposed to go with protocol and be like, oh, but it's the president. He doesn't treat it like anything special. So why are we supposed to go and treat it like it's this peaceful it's not a peaceful transition of power. The guy's fucking tweeting about bullshit. And that's okay, but we should go back to the old ways when it comes to the inauguration. No, he hasn't done anything that historically has been sanctioned or nothing. There's nothing. He has gone away with every sort of tradition that we have. He's just thrown that away, and now we're supposed to. Traditionally, it's a tradition. Too bad. Tradition.
I'm sure there's a certain amount of intimidation or people. It's not like showbiz folks, broadly speaking, are willing to stick their necks out for anything that is political. I mean, you and I happen to know some of those people who are willing to do that. Like Janine, obviously, very in my mind, and not famously enough, was one of at a time where she was a movie star, was willing to sort of put that by the wayside for political reasons, or put that at risk for political reasons. But most performers won't do that, but I also have to say, like, at the very least, it is encouraging, at least, that there is an awareness that goes outside of people who are interested in politics. I mean, like, I've been saying this to a certain extent. People I've known for years, and most of the people I know are in the entertainment industry in one fashion or another, either sort of or actors or behind the camera or that type of stuff, and so many of them are more politically engaged, and I go back and forth a little. I literally had a dream last night where somebody came up to Jon Snow at Castle Black and said, like, winter's coming. And he just looked at him and goes, yeah, no shit. I've been up here the whole time fighting it off. I'm aware of that. You know, I've been laying off the ladies for years up here, eating gruel because winter's coming. Yeah, no shit. But it's encouraging to see that people are just not going to provide, instantaneously provide respect because he's the president. Like that at least is out the window.
But he hasn't given anyone respect himself. His campaign was just dirt and shit and nasty and filthy and just immature. And it's like, oh, you're an asshole if you don't perform at the inauguration like the head of the Rockettes. No. Why should, these people are immigrants. These people are affected by his shitty policies, his Islamophobia, his racism, the fucking whole cabinet is white. It's like the fucking, whatchamacallit, that Mr. Clean Eraser thing. It's white. It's like, he's an asshole. Ben Carson, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Well, Ben Carson is not white.
What?
No, I'm saying he's the only black person, and he's not even qualified for the job.
Yeah, that's what's amazing about
literally,
that. I mean,
you see, there's an irony to it.
Well,
one black guy. Well, you gotta have a black guy at HUD.
Gotta have a black guy.
I'm not a monster.
Right.
He's qualified as black
Can you
guy.
imagine?
Hey, it's Sam Seder. Why don't you subscribe to this channel? You can do so right over here. Subscribe.